I did have a question though on the naming stuff from last night. It came back up and I cannot remember how to do that properly.
Naming?
Like naming chemicals, or like naming compounds, like it said name an ionic compound. It's right there. I cannot really remember how to do that properly. It's like when do I, like the word problems throw me off, but like when it asks for you to do like these versus this versus this. So it's just like, how do you know?
These ones are for the polyatomics. Yeah, they're for polyatomics.
Okay, so and you
It's
only
just for to
use
help
this.
you remember it. To remember these.
So these are, okay, so if it ends in an 8.
8 is the most common, so like phosphate is the most common. Ite means it's one less oxygen. So phosphate has 4 oxygens, phosphite has 3 oxygens.
So when do you know, like, so for instance, like the chlorate, so the chlorate is like the normal, right? So then one less
It's chloride.
is chlorite, and then one more, you add this.
Yeah.
So that's how you know those. So then how about like knowing the difference of like questions for like this versus,
You have to determine first if it's an ionic compound or if it's a molecular compound.
okay.
And so moleculars only use nonmetals in theirs.
So it's a non-metal is a non-metal.
Non-metal, non-metal.
So then ionic is a non-metal or the metal.
Yes. We have our periodic table kind of thing. With this big guy down there. Right? And so then I think there's like a line up here. This is not proportionate, but you get the idea. So non-metals, metals. This is part of it.
Okay. So it's for.
So we know the charges of those, we know the charges of these, and then we know the charges of, it's like, kind of like your periodic table.
Yeah. Is, I think I have them highlighted or something.
Yeah, so this line actually comes up higher. That looks a little weird. Or something like that. And so we know him, we know him, and we know him. And then we know those guys. Something like that. So we know them, we know these, and we know those guys are just charges. Right? We don't know these. These are the transitionals. So ionic is when a metal bonds with a non-metal. So like, carbon, non-metal. Oxygen, non-metal, molecular.
Okay.
Na, metal, Cl, non-metal.
So
Fe, transitional metal, oxygen, non-metal.